Hello there.
Hello.
Hi, it's Sam from Bradford. If you just,
Yes.
yeah, you're working perfectly. So,
Right, that's good. Shall I
so
just log in at 2 o'clock then?
if you just want to just if you want to just stop your video, just hide your video and just stay on. It's easier that mute yourself and as well, just so we can't hear. And then unmute and undo your video when you come back on later. Is that all good?
That's all good. Thank you very much. I'll put it on a mute now. Yeah.
See you soon.
See you.
Ian, I've just confirmed with the Lord Mayor that everything's working okay with his audio and visual, so that's ready to go.
Hello.
Hi, Katie.
Hello. Have you just had to change it because I come on another link?
No?
Oh, right. Okay. Just Ian sent me a different link, and I thought, well, I don't want to join on another link. I just want to join on the main link. But it asked me if I wanted to be a panelist, not an
That's,
attendee.
that's because I've promoted you to a panelist.
Ah, right. That's fine. So when everybody else joins, you'll know for like when Julian joins, you'll know
It's,
he.
yeah, it's only Julian, yourself, Ian. The Lord Mayor's already on, and we've already done the sound check, which is why we started a little earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
Stephanie.
or Stephanie, the auditor. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ian Goodliff.
Yeah, all ready to go.
Yeah.
So if you just mute yourself and stop your video, Ian's just going to put the if you just mute yourself and turn your video off, and then start it all back up at 2.
Yeah. Just same link I came in on. Yeah.
Just stay here. Just stay here. Just turn your
All right.
video off,
Okay.
and Ian's going to pop the agenda on the screen now.
Yeah.
So it's just there when people start coming in,
Perfect.
and there we go.
Okay, doke.
All
Thanking
all
you.
good. All nice and simple.
We'll see you soon.
See you in a bit. Bye bye. Bye.
Cheers, Sam.
Katie? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Brilliant. I'm not sure how to get my video on.
It should be on the bottom left, the mute and
Oh,
the
right,
video
yeah,
icon.
got it. I've got it.
There
Okay.
we go.
Can I just ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
I am assuming correctly, aren't I, that Steph is going to join and she's going to talk through the accounts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah, as we usually do, we'll run through it. Yeah.
So we can only see people who are
Stephanie Baker.
Yeah, we can only see people who are on the board, can't we? On here, speakers on here.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Ian Goodliff, and then we're there. So just be aware that everyone can, because now it's live. Everyone can hear. So
Okay, right.
Oh, so have other people joined now, Sam?
We've got Sharon Vassell and Paul Godwin.
Okay.
So I think from now on, everything's fine. I'll just add Ian as soon as he comes. Stephanie's just joined.
Yeah,
We're
Steph,
good
I
to
can
go in
see.
3
Hi,
minutes.
Steph.
Hey,
Hello,
Steph.
sorry, just get my camera on.
No, it's fine. We are live, so other members are on this call as well now. So so it's just Ian Goodliff now, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're all on. So I'll just drop back on mute until
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam, are you just going to let us know? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just give you all a shout when we're
Perfect.
ready.
Okay.
When are we quorate?
Are any of the team on?
Yanka.
Oh, great, Katie. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we did say 2, so they'll probably just have a flurry at 2 o'clock. Sharon Vessel, Sam, is joined as an attendee, not the board. Is that right?
Oh, she's not presenting, so it's only the people presenting.
Ian, Julie is joined via Teams. Do you mind picking up with Julia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. It's just a panelist. Yeah.
Julie.
Oh, I can see some of our former board, David and Rosie. There is a hand up as well. Jane's got a hand up. Sam.
It's gone down.
Yeah, it looks like she's dropped. Oh no, I can see her.
Right, Julie's just come on.
What's the number we need to be at? Minimum number? Do we know?
So we've got 60. So we've got 20 people now. So that would be.
Yeah.
Must be cool.
It's just more we need Ian Goodliff.
if
What do
panelists,
you want to do, Julian? Do you want to give him a minute or?
Yeah, give him a minute and then we'll start at 1 minute time. Minute's time. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll count as I'm totaling up the votes. I'll count all panelists voting in favour unless I'm informed otherwise. Apart from obviously Stephanie, due to voting right, and the Lord Mayor as well. But Ian, Julian, Katie, and Ian, I'll count you all as in favour, voting in favour.
Ian's on as an attendee, Sam.
Yeah, he's been promoted. Just waiting for him to accept it.
Is the Lord Mayor on, Katie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes, I've just not got the camera on. Do you want me to put the camera on?
Yes, please.
Well, you're all right at the minute, I think. Are we going to start now, Katie?
Yeah, Ian's on now.
Yeah,
So
sorry
we have
about that.
7 panelists, 15 attendees. People may still continue to join over the next few minutes, I imagine.
Right, I think we'll make a start. So for people who don't know me, I'm Julian O'Neill. I'm the chair of the Bradford District Credit Union. And I'd like to welcome people here today. So welcome the Lord Mayor, to welcome to our members. Thanks for attending, to the staff, and also to our directors. In terms of housekeeping, just a couple of things just to mention. People's mics, I think, have been muted. Is that right, Sam?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. And if anybody's got any questions during the presentations, if you would raise them in the, I think it's Q&A, isn't it, rather than the chat.
That's correct. There's no chat functionality. It's just in the Q&A section.
Yeah. So any questions, please put them in the Q&A. That'll be monitored and people will pick those up as we go through. So first of all, just like to welcome the Lord Mayor again and just pass over to the Lord Mayor to give us an introduction to open up our annual general meeting. If I could ask the Lord Mayor for
you
comments.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. As Lord Mayor and a long-standing friend of Bradford District Credit Union, it is my honour to open this annual general meeting. It has long been a tradition for the Lord Mayor to open this meeting, and that tradition reflects the strong relationship we share, a partnership built on trust, shared values, and the belief that financial well-being is the foundation of community well-being. This year feels especially meaningful as Bradford celebrates and reflects upon our status as the UK City of Culture 2025. Culture runs deep, and it is not only what we showcase on a stage, but how we support one another every day. Organizations like Bradford Union are a vital part of that history, of that story, in helping people, families, and communities, in particular and compassionate way. Given the past year, Bradford District Credit Union has continued to grow in reach and impact. The credit union now serves over 11,000 members, a clear sign of confidence at a time when many households local faces real financial pressures. This growth shows the ongoing need for financial services that are ethical, inclusive, and rooted in our communities. One of the strongest examples of impact is Food Savers, created and led by Julie Thompson and the team at In Churches and co-produced with Bradford District Credit Union. It has grown in 21 community pantries and now support almost 1,000 members. By liking low-cost food and saving, Food Savers offers dignity and resilience to families across the district and our acknowledgement nationally. Particularly, partnership has always been central to Bradford District Credit Union's work. In June, it was a privilege to stand alongside the credit union at Armed Forces Day, recognizing service and commitment in our communities. In December, I was pleased to welcome Bradford District Credit Union and Bradford Night Stop to my City Hall chambers to share advent calendars with homeless young people, a simple gesture that speaks of care and respect. Bradford District Credit Union also played a leading role during Talk Money Week, opening up conversation about money, confidence, and financial resilience through community sessions, road shows, and a national webinar. the credit union showed how trusted local partners can shape national conversations and strengthen financial education. I was proud to support the credit union's faith-friendly saving work, providing the dividend-based options and the digital and Islamic values. Engagement at my own place of worship at the Thornbury Masjid was especially meaningful and continued the legacy of my friend, the late Councillor Abid Hussain, who championed financial inclusion to all communities. Bradford District Credit Union has also strengthened its presence in Kirklees, working with partners across Dalton and Ashborough, including Dalton Library and Chestnut Centre, and continuing to a 400,000 lottery bid. The credit union is making significant inroads to these communities. This work has been supported by local politicians and is helping to extend financial inclusion and engagement across the district, and we acknowledge the work at Cheryl Dean achieving this. What stands out most is the dedication of the people behind this work. I have been first-hand the commitment of the Bradford District Credit Union team and the resilience they make in neighbourhood across the Bradford. Investing in young people is clearly a priority here. Bradford District Credit Union now employs 4 apprentices who make up around 25% of its staff. This is an exceptional commitment to developing the next generation, whom I am proud to regularly work alongside and at the local events. My thanks go to the members, staff, board, partners and volunteers who make this work possible. By the authority of the Office of Lord Mayor, it is my pleasure to formally declare this annual general meeting open. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Thank you for those kind words of support. Next on the agenda, we have the receipt of the annual accounts. And I'm going to hand over to Stephanie Baker from our auditors, McClintock, just to talk you through those numbers. Thank you, Steph.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you've all had a chance to have a look at the financial statements for this year. I'll briefly cover the financial performance for the year to date. So the revenue account income this year was up by 4,500 from 674,000 in 2024 to 678,000 in 2025. This is mainly as a result of the large loan book that you have. A dividend was paid in the year of 94,000 as well. Administration costs have increased this year to 733,000 from 690,000, and this is mainly down to the increase in employment costs. However, more positively, grant income has increased greatly during the year from 210,000 to 247,000 in 2025. Overall, the pre-tax surplus of 40,000 is compared to the surplus of 154,000 in the prior year. There is a corporation tax liability of 28,000 for this year, leaving an overall surplus of 11,500. So it's a positive year for the credit union. Moving on to the balance sheet then, loans to members is ever growing. And it's great to see that that's now, well, at the year end was at 4.4 million, up against 3.7 million in the prior year. The members' shares is currently stood at 6.4 million, a slight increase from the 6.3 million in the prior year. So overall, we've got a great, healthy balance sheet. During our audit process, we consider going concern for the credit union for 12 months post-signing of the financial statements. We've reviewed budgets, forecasts for 26 and 27 prepared by the team, and we concluded that Bradford District Credit Union is a going concern and we're comfortable with everything that has been presented to us. So overall, I'd like to say that we've got a clean audit opinion in the financial statements, and we're happy with everything. So did anyone have any questions?
Okay, thanks, Steph. Sam, anything in the Q&A?
Not as of yet. Just give it a few seconds and we'll
Okay.
double check. I mean, if anything does pop up, we can always call back to Stephanie
right.
later on. So I think if we move to the vote now.
Yeah. So if I could ask people we're going to put a vote up, and if I could ask people to vote on two things, really. First of all, the approval of the audited accounts, and secondly, the reappointment of McClintock as the auditors. So, Sam, if you could put that up for us, please. So if people could just click on there, that would be brilliant. I'll give that a moment or two just to conclude. Sam, are we okay with that?
Yeah, that's, as you can see there, that's passed with 100% approval.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you for that. Thanks for the voting on there. So I'm now going to hand over to Katie Hurrell, our Chief Executive, who's going to give you an opening statement and an introduction and update us on what's going on with BDCU. Katie.
Thanks, Julian. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. I'm looking forward to sharing some phenomenal updates and key milestones that we've achieved over the last 12 months. But firstly, I would just like to thank our Lord Mayor. We have some great synergies with the work that we do across our communities, your gracious invitations and attendance at some of our most celebrated events, and the support that you've shown my team too is very much greatly appreciated. And on behalf of myself and the team, thank you very much, and we look forward to our continued work throughout 2026. So just moving on, some key highlights, primarily taken from the annual accounts. If you do need a copy, please do let us know. We can either post them out, send them on email, or share in another form if you need. So please do let the team know. So 2025, as Steph has just said, has been another strong year for us at BDCU, exceeding all our targets for a third consecutive year, writing over 3 million in new lending, taking our total loan book now to be in excess of 5 million. That's achieving 100% growth is just absolutely phenomenal. Something myself, the team and the board are very proud of in these ever challenging and tough times. We've joined over 1,000 new members, taking our total membership now to be over 11,000, with savings now in excess of 6.5 million, and improvements to our member retention of over 73%. So you may have seen BDCU won Lender of the Year last year, with strong recognition for the community partnerships and collaborations that we are involved in. We've reached finalist stage in the Consumer Awards for Best Credit Union in the North. We also won Mentor of the Year and Regional Apprentice of the Year, further recognising our commitment to our people and our strong emphasis on our values. Investment has been made in the year as promised, and we now have a new and improved brand while still reflecting our heritage and a more inclusive and accessible website. In addition, we've now got a team in place and selected partners as we move forward throughout 2026 with the delivery of our IT transformation project. So watch this space. We continue to deliver on what we have promised, and we're very excited about the future of BDCU and the wider movement across our sector, offering some strong collaborative support across the communities that we serve. I must also give a personal thanks to Julian, our chair. Julian has been serving BDCU for over 10 years, leading us through some very turbulent times. Indeed, I'm sure he's proud to be handing the baton over to Ian Goodliff, knowing the credit union is in a strong position of health and has a positive journey ahead. Julian, thank you very much. I will miss working with you, and all the very best for your next adventure. And on that note, I will hand back to Julian himself.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thanks, Katie, and thank you for those kind words. Just to re-emphasise that I think the sort of achievement of the year in terms of the loan book and the sort of the number of members that we have is great tribute to everybody, but specifically the staff. And I want to add my thanks to them for all the hard work that's been done during the year. So if we then move on down the agenda to the dividend. I think this year that it's not proposed that we have a dividend. As Katie said, we're going to reinvest the surplus that's been produced during the year into the business, and she mentioned the IT transformation project that's going on at the moment in there as well. So I'd just like to re-emphasize that there is no dividend for this year, but would like people just to vote on that as well, please. So if Sam, you could put the next vote up, that would be great. How are we doing, Sam?
Yeah, everybody but bar one has voted.
Okay.
And as you'll see, it's a 90%.
So that's unanimous then. So if we then move on, thank you for that. If we move on to the minutes of the previous AGM, which you will have had a chance to have a look at on the website. First of all, just want to comment on the fact that those minutes, as I say, have been published, and we've not had anybody who has raised any changes to those minutes, unless anything's come up, Sam, in the chat or the question and answers.
No, nothing at all.
Okay, so from that point of view, then, if there are any sort of matters, sorry, if we can then vote on those minutes, then please to put those into records, so we can have the vote up for that, please. So to approve those minutes.
%100%.
So 100% on that, thank you. So I guess the next question is if there are any matters arising, and again, if people want to record those in the Q&A at this stage, we can either deal with those now or we can deal with those under any other business later down the agenda. So I'll just hang on a moment or two just to see if there are any matters arising that people want to raise. Sam, I'm sure you're monitoring this.
Yeah, nothing as of yet.
Nothing coming up.
As I say, if we move on, and then if there are any questions, they'll be answerable at the end.
Yeah, okay. So if we move on then to election of directors and re-election of directors, the proposal is that the directors will be re-elected en bloc, apart from myself, and I have had, as Katie said, nearly 10 years with the BDCU, so my term has now come to an end. So there's only myself who's leaving the board. Everybody else to be re-elected to the board. So I'm going to now hand over to our chair designate now to be chair, Ian Goodliff, who's going to take you through the rest of the agenda.
Thank you, Julian. And like Katie, I'd like to sort of emphasize how much of an inspiration you've been to me and a mentor, and I wish you well in your next venture. And you've left BDCU in a great place. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so next on our agenda is a summary of our donations for this year. I guess most people know, but each year at our AGM, we make a donation to a local charity. We let our staff nominate that specific charity based on their experiences of in and around Bradford. And this year, they have selected the Cellar Trust, which is a Bradford-based mental health charity helping people recover and build their independence. They're a valued partner of ours, and they featured in our Money SOS program this year as well. So we do a lot of work with them, and we're going to contribute £250 to them. Okay, so now on to any other business. So I guess, Sam, have we had any questions come in?
No, nothing as of yet. I think there's one remaining vote regarding the agreement of the re-election
Okay, yes.
of the directors, just to add in, and then aside from that, that will give us a couple more minutes for any further questions. Great. So if
Thank you, yes.
pop that poll in.
Okay, so as Julian said, he's the only director stepping down. The rest of us are staying on, so that's the vote. 100%. That's a good sign. Thank you, Sam. Okay, so now we really are on to item 7. Any other business? Anything coming on the chat, Sam?
No, nothing at all.
Okay, well, I suppose we should leave it just a couple of seconds to see if anyone's busily writing.
Yeah, we're going to ask is an opportunity, Sam, for people to raise their hand and bring them in to speak.
That's a good
Is
idea.
that an option?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anything anybody either wants to ask or comment on, we're happy for you to raise your hand and bring you in to ask anybody on the panel.
Nope, nobody.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess it's the classic speak now or forever hold your peace, or at least for another year. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think we can say that there were no matters arising or any other business. So it's up to me, I guess, now to close the meeting and adjourn the business. And thank you very much. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Katie. It's going to be a great year, I hope, following on from 2 or 3 great years. And I'd like to thank the Lord Mayor again, and obviously everyone who's taken the time to join us on this call. You know, we are a membership organisation. You are the members and the owners technically of this business. So thank you very much for your time, and look forward to seeing you again next year.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye now.